Hello, everyone.
Hello,
How are
I'm
you doing?
back.
Wendy's back in the house.
Yay! How is everybody? Hope you're well and enjoying the sunshine like we are,
Yeah,
wherever
it's
you are in the
lovely.
world.
It's lovely. Everything is right in the world with a little bit of sunshine. People were starting to let other
Mm,
people out in car parks and, smiling. And yeah, it makes a difference, doesn't it? Give it a couple of weeks, Wendy will be saying, cool, ain't it hot?
I know, I know,
Too
I know.
hot. Yeah,
We
it's lovely.
British do complain, or
Exactly.
yeah, too
Yes.
hot or too cold, but yeah, it's been
It's
lovely.
it's good to have you back. So while everyone's coming in, so please, you know how this works by now, and I can't think how many episodes this is we've done of this one, but you know how it works on a Thursday now. We like to know where you're from, what your name is, and I'm about to launch into a bit of Cilla Black and tell us a little bit about you. If you've got anything you want to share with us, put it in the chat. Say hello to your friends, and please make sure that you tag people because there are so many shows on SPtv. There's something for everybody. So if there's somebody
Definitely.
you know that you think would really, really kind of chime in with what we're talking about, then make sure you tag them. I'm trying to beat Minty May's score because I saw he had like something like 70 shares. That was like, right.
Really?
That's it. So
Oh
we are on a
no.
mission, Wen, aren't we? We are on
Oh
a
God,
mission.
yeah,
So please do tag your friends,
definitely.
share it, and say hello in the comments and where you're from.
Brilliant.
So while people are coming in, Wendy, where have you been? What have you been up to? We missed you.
Oh,
It's
well,
been lovely with
obviously,
Nat,
I
but
wasn't very well the first week I was away, but then it was my birthday, so I was celebrating. But this last weekend did a craft fair, bank holiday weekend.
no.
So yeah, 3 days. It's exhausting, but you've been at a fair as well, but 3 days solid and getting up early and talking to people. It is
Mhm.
hard work, but yeah, it was enjoyable. But yeah,
Good.
glad it's over.
Oh, bless. Yeah, to be fair, when I do fairs, I don't have to bring a load of stock and artwork and
Mm.
prints and stands and all of that stuff. I don't have to do that.
Yeah,
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 it's
that's it. It's
totally.
the setting up. It literally takes about 2, 3 hours to set up because we do crystals, crystal jewelry, artwork, and it's the little tiny bits that just take ages. But thank
Yeah.
you anybody that well, everybody that wished me happy birthday. I know quite a few of the viewers wish me happy birthday, so thank you for that anyway.
Oh,
One
and
year older.
no, more glowing, more glowing. Well,
Oh,
we haven't got our lovely Nat with us this evening.
I know.
She's busy doing other bits and pieces, doing amazing stuff. I tuned in to watch her and Minty. It was hysterical. Doing some tea leaf reading and crystal ball reading the other week, and it was an absolute scream because Minty
Wow.
doesn't like tea. Natalie'd never picked up a crystal ball before, so I immediately thought of you and I sent a message to Wendy and I said, "You need to get on to Wendy because she loves the crystal ball reading. She'll teach you. Auntie Wendy will teach you how to read
Auntie
it."
Wendy, oh
Yeah,
bless.
it
Oh, it's
was
great though
lovely.
that I love it that people try new things anyway. A bit like me tonight. I'm doing something different as well. But
Yeah,
yeah,
what are you
it
going to
is.
do? What are you going to do for us tonight,
What are you
Wendy?
gonna do? What are you gonna do? Well, some of you know I do art, okay? And I thought, you know what? I've just come from the craft fair. I've got all my prints here. I'm going to shuffle the prints and then I'm going to read. So whoever wants to read in when we get to that stage, shuffle them and then read from my own artwork, which I've not done
Nice.
before. So that'll be different.
What a treat. What a
Mm,
treat. Thank
mm.
you. So we're looking forward to that a bit later. So
Yeah.
we always have a loose topic, don't we? So as
Hmm.
people are kind of coming in, we're going to get to our hellos in a minute because I can see there's loads of people here already, which is amazing. So we're going to say hello and welcome everyone into our circle. Um, this evening we've got a bit of a theme going. So get your thinking caps on. What we're going to be talking about is superstitions. And
Yeah.
everyone has a superstition. Everyone knows of some and heard some weird and wonderful things. So we're going to get into that a little bit later on. We're going to talk about superstition. So if you've got any, start putting those into the chat and having a good giggle about the
Yeah,
things that other people do.
I know.
Yeah. And we've already said that Wendy's going to be giving readings, and throughout the show we will be doing readings. You know how it works by now. We don't you don't need to send stars, you don't need to do
No.
anything like that. All you need to do is we will be drawn to you, and that's how we work. And that seems to be a really fair way of doing it, as opposed to kind of
Yeah.
like taking people in order. So, you know how it works by now. Wendy and I will be drawn to a name, a picture, a comment, an emoji, anything you put in the chat. And then
Hmm.
we will pick you out for a reading. And all readings on SPtv are free.
This is my friend Lynn McNair. Hi, first time I've tuned in. Lynn from Chesterfield, my new spiritual friend. Hi, Lynn.
Oh, hello, Lynn. Good to have you with us watching on YouTube. Really good.
Brilliant,
Oh,
brilliant.
super. It's
Thank you,
lovely when
Lee.
our friends jump on. And hello to Mary from Portsmouth. Hello, Mary. How are you doing? Good to have you with us on Facebook.
Hi to Lacey Reed. Hello, Lacey. Thank you
Hi,
for the heart.
Lacey. Hello. Oh, beautiful. Hello, Natalie. How are you doing? Good to have you with us. Really lovely to have you with us.
Kim Byrne, hello to you. It's a lovely
Hi,
picture.
Kim. Hi, Kim. Hello to Sarah, who's also saying hello to Kim on YouTube. Hello, Sarah.
I love it when there's a community thing going. Katie Newkirk, hello to you, Katie.
Hi, Katie. Beautiful. Oh, here she is. Hello, Terry. Good to
Hi,
have you with
Terry.
us.
Good evening to you. Hope you're well.
Amazing.
Lisa G, hello to you, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa. How are you going? Carrie Ann in the house from Ontario, Canada. Good to have you with us, Carrie Ann. Really good to have you with us.
Tracy Foster, hello to you.
Hi, Tracy.
Does that mean California?
I might do.
Might do.
Tracy from California, eh?
Wow.
Hi, Krish.
Hello, Krish.
Oh, your dear SPtv family. I love that. I love that.
Oh,
Super.
how'd you say that? RX%, art release therapy.
Oh, it sounds
That
very
is
good.
new.
Tell us who you are and what you do. It looks
Yeah,
like you do some kind of arty thing.
and the emojis, balance and egg timer.
Yeah, it's very cryptic. Tell us who you are and what you do.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Don't leave us hanging, especially because Wendi, she loves her art. So you're in good company this evening.
Oh, your name is
Terry,
Terry
your
as
name's
well.
Terry. Amazing. Hello. I'm going to write that down just in case your comments come up so that I'm not calling you RX percentage art release therapy. I'm going to call you Terry. Thank you.
It's a mouthful, yeah. Terry is better.
Lovely.
Kathy from Arizona.
Hi,
Amazing. Hello,
Kathy.
Kathy.
Amazing. I'm always fascinated to know what spirituality is like in all of these far-flung places. And does it have a particular flavour in the UK? Does psychic and spirituality, does that kind of work have a real flavour? And is that why you tune in because you love it?
Oh, Julie Rampton, and she's gone straight into the superstitions. Walking under ladders. Yeah, I agree with you. But I've never heard of that one. Don't change your bed on a Friday. I have never heard that. Have you heard of that one?
No, but there's lots of stuff associated with Friday, which we can kind of get into. Lots of stuff about the goddess, Friday, the day of the goddess. So we can get into that. Thank you.
Oh, wow, Julie. FME, what a beautiful picture.
Thank you for the rose, Julie.
Lovely.
Thank you. Really nice.
Definitely. Rachel
Hi,
Perry.
Rachel.
Hi.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
Yeah. Laura Grant from Canada.
Oh, Canada. CA's Canada.
Oh, Canada,
Okay.
not California. Sorry about that then.
Yeah.
British
Hello,
Canada.
Laura.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing.
It is amazing. They were just streamed all around the world and perhaps even galaxies far off. Who knows?
Absolutely. Can you even
Who
imagine if
knows?
we're the
Yeah.
first thing the alien race here that is
Yeah.
being broadcast out, us chatting
Yeah.
about walking under
Exactly.
ladders?
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh, thank you, Claudette. That's really kind of you
Thank
sharing
you.
out far away. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And you know what? Our producer Richard, it's really heartwarming when he talks about the purpose behind it is to touch one heart, to help one person. So it's really important to us. And sometimes you just come across stuff in your feed that someone shared and you just go, gosh, that's really important. So thank you.
Yeah. Cindy Woodside. Hello to you, Cindy.
Hello. Richard's getting an honorary hello as well. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, look at that
Lime
lovely
Pellerin.
picture.
Hello.
Lovely picture.
Beautiful.
Claire Bibby from Norwich. Hello to you, Claire.
Hello, Claire. Gosh,
This
that
is
looks like
gorgeous. I
Santorini.
know. There's some gorgeous profile pictures, isn't there?
No. Nice comment there. You help them to free art for free. Wow. Okay. Oh, you're in the right place. Terry, you are in the right place.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're on board with that mission.
Good for you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody who's watching on YouTube, people who are watching on Facebook. We don't have our TikToking crew in this evening live. We're not on TikTok this evening. It's just Facebook and YouTube. And hello to everyone who's watching on catch up and replay as well. The energy works, the magic works.
Hello, Joanne Ripper.
Hello, Joanne.
Oh, shall we start the
Yes,
topic?
so we start. So we've already had a couple of things about superstitions. So that's what we're going to talk about this evening. So we're coming at it from that we are spiritual folk. We're a spiritual community, a spiritual family on SPtv. So we were going to look at superstitions and where superstitions came from and our thoughts about them. And it's really interesting that there's been some research done, and people who are more likely to be either spiritual or religious or have some kind of faith are more likely to believe in superstitions. So that's quite an interesting fact. And the theory behind that is that we, as people, tend to look into things more deeply, and we tend to look for signs and symbols. And you know, if you go to any kind of psychic or you work yourself spiritually, we're always working in signs, symbols, meanings, the deeper meaning of things. So it's no surprise really that we probably have more superstitions per head, or believe in superstitions, than people in kind of muggle world, non-spiritual people. I know we're all spiritual, but people who aren't developing their spirituality.
Yeah.
And one of the most famous superstitions, you've already talked about it, is walking under ladders. That is the most commonly held superstition globally. And some of the
Wow.
most famous superstitions was Winston Churchill, who famously described every time he saw a black dog, he would associate that with bad luck, which we later
Oh,
understood, you know, he did suffer, it's believed he suffered with depression as well, which is where some of
wow. I've not heard of
it
that one
came from.
either.
Yeah, and
Mm.
apparently Napoleon had a fear of number 13. So, and
Ah,
13's a really common one.
it is, isn't it? Especially Friday, Friday the 13th. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a whole talk we can do on
Mm.
Friday the 13th, and where that came from. And the 13 is a number associated with the goddess and the divine feminine. And Friday is the
Wow.
day associated again with the divine feminine day. So Friday's the day of the goddess. So you know where I'm going to go with this
Mm.
one. Is this some kind of like patriarchal thing going on? Some kind of suppression of divine feminine? It's just a theory. It's just a theory.
Wow.
So do keep your superstitions coming in, and we're going to talk
Yeah.
about them and see how many people share the same thing and have a good giggle around some of them.
I mean, Melvin has put something again I've not heard of. Don't do any washing on New Year's Day because it
Yes.
washes a loved one away. There's so many that I've not heard of. I thought
Yeah.
I knew most of them, but wow. And a lot
No.
of them go way back, don't they?
Mm,
You know, they really are sort of
they do.
grandmas, great grandmas, you know, they just go way back. And
Yeah, they
yeah,
do.
I've written some down, but you tell us, which ones do you still, you know, adhere to?
Yeah.
Yeah, throwing
Carry on.
salt over your shoulder when it gets spilled, Carrie Ann says. Exactly. And I always do it the left one,
Yep.
left
Left
shoulder.
shoulder.
Okay.
Left
Yeah.
shoulder. It's really interesting. So when I was researching into superstitions and the history and where it came from, so much of our superstition is linked into folklore, is linked into our ancient ancestral folklore customs and practices that people did. And then kind of when organized religion kind of came into the picture and some of these folk practices were driven underground a little bit within the matriarchal line, within the female line, a lot of the folklore then turned into kitchen witchery and hedge magic and green witchery and
Mm.
herbalism. So there's lots of things about little practices of throwing over your salt, and salt's very protective, you know, very precious.
Wow, Nicole. I always knock on wood 3 times after I say something positive and don't want the opposite to come true. I've heard of the knock on wood 3 times,
Yeah.
but I've also heard, you know, when they do the paranormal programs and they hear the 3 knocks and they say it's a sign of mocking the Trinity. So,
Oh,
yeah, who knows? But yeah.
okay. That's really, really interesting, isn't it? It's really interesting.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh, it's just making me realize, and I know my family have Scottish heritage on both sides. So, you know, and the Scots are well known for having lots of sayings and lots of superstitions. You will know this, Wendy. But yeah, new shoes on the table was one, and the
Yeah.
no laundry on New Year's Day. In fact, I still do it, and it drives my husband mad. If we've got stuff drying on airers and things on New Year's Eve, I'm like, no, we can't have this. We've got to put it away, get it in the tumble dryer.
Wow. Really? It's amazing. I mean, about also about mirrors cracking, it's bad luck. There's a lot of bad luck ones, but the good luck is the cats, the black cat follow, you know, sort of goes across your path.
Mhm.
And also the magpie one, that's come to my mind. What
Oh
is it with the
yes, doing the little
magpie?
song. One for sorrow, two for joy, three for a
Yeah.
girl.
And some
Yeah,
people spit, don't they, or something, or salute or whatever. The
that's right.
magpie. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. So if you've got, and so anyone that's watching, if you've got superstitions which are native to where you live as well.
Oh,
So
that's
I live on the
interesting.
south coast in Dorset, and it's all very spooky down here, and we've got a really, really rich connection to kind of pagan heritage down here in Dorset and Devon and Cornwall. And yeah, we've got long associations with magpies. Yeah, Lisa, that's it. One for sorrow, two for joy, three for girl, four for a boy,
Yeah.
and then
It
it
just
kind of
reminds me
goes
of the
on.
magpie children's program. Yeah, I'm showing my age now. They used to sing that.
Oh, did they? Oh,
Yeah,
crikey.
yeah. Oh,
Crikey.
if you have that cat on your wedding day, all will be well.
Oh,
Oh, and
Melvin
like the
had something.
horseshoe as well. He's really sort of like,
Hmm.
sort of good luck. But it's got to be the right way because we
Yes.
used to own the antique shop, and somebody came in and said your horseshoe's the wrong way round because we used to
Oh.
sell the old
Hmm.
antique horseshoes, and yeah, we didn't realize that as well. So wow,
Yeah, because it's meant to be that so there's two different schools of thought. One of them is the horse has to be up so that the luck doesn't drain away and it kind of stays in there. Another one's it's got to be upside down so it flows, but it depends again
oh,
on regional
oh,
differences, family differences.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
interesting. Interesting.
And Cindy's put, do you believe in karmic actions? Like we say, karma will catch up to them.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a superstition, but yeah, I do believe in karma, definitely.
Mm.
Yeah.
It depends, and karma is a very fascinating subject to get into. Karma and the law and effect, cause and effect. Yeah, it's a big one.
I've not heard of that.
Yeah, don't sweep the house after 5 p.m. It sweeps the luck out. Krish, this is fascinating.
I've never heard of that.
Where's that come from, Krish?
Mm,
Which area are you from? And does that come from your mum's side of the family? Do you have any? I love that. See, we could just
yeah.
compile a whole thing. I went to an absolutely fascinating talk in Dorchester at the old Shire Hall Justice offices. Um, and it was all about superstitions and folklore of Dorset. And there were so
Wow.
many that I hadn't even got any
Really?
awareness of. Yeah, amazing.
Oh, Joanne Ripper, she's broken loads of mirrors, 7 years bad luck.
And did you have
Wow.
bad luck, Joanne?
Mm.
And this is the thing with
Yeah.
superstition.
Did the
Did you
worst
have
happen?
more because you're looking for it and you're waiting for it to happen? There's a really interesting conversation here.
Oh dear.
Did you call it?
Do you want to
Oh
read
no.
Laurie Lee's comment?
Oh, oh no, poor turtle.
Oh, Laurie
Yeah,
Lee.
yeah. The turtle had good
Yeah.
luck, Laura Lee. Maybe the turtle had a great life. Um,
Yeah.
maybe turtles have got a superstition about being on a beach where someone gets married in a tropical island means that they're going to have a good life. Oh, Laurie Lee, what a shame.
I
Oh no.
know. Oh well.
It's really
And
tricky because we all look for meaning, don't we? We look for meaning in life.
they're Krish from Indian community from South
South
Africa.
Africa. Yeah, okay, Krish, that's really interesting. So you've got
Mm.
loads of different things playing out in that superstition.
Everything
Everything.
happens. Sorry, everything
Mhm,
happens in threes.
mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never really thought of it in a relationship sense,
Mm,
but they usually say bad luck. If you've had two cases of bad luck, there's another one coming. But
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
What goes around comes back around. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm.
So it's interesting some of the language, if you think about if we unpick some of the language that's used, some of the language again has got quite deep connections to folk magic and kind of ancient native pagan practices. Yeah, it's interesting.
Mm.
Right, so Terry said no sweeping feet and finding pennies on heads versus tails. Walking in your home backwards. I haven't heard of that one.
Well, I know they say if you pick a penny up all day, you'll have good luck, but it's got to be
Mhm.
heads up.
Right.
I've heard of that, but I've not heard of the sweeping feet or walking in your home backwards. Why would you walk in your home backwards?
Tell us
I
more,
am, I
Terry.
am
Tell us
not
more. Tell us more
saying
how
what
this all
Richard
works.
said.
So we've heard of so we've heard the Scots one, Wendy, haven't we? That on New Year's Eve that you sweep out, you open the back door and you open the front door and you welcome in the new and you sweep out the bad, and then the first one in's got to first foot the family with
First
some
foot,
coal
yeah.
and a drink and all of that.
And what's the one with chimney sweeps? Is that a wedding? Is that a good luck to have a
Oh yeah, chimney sweep.
chimney sweep at a wedding? I couldn't say, I just
Dick Van
Oh,
Dyke had great business the year that Mary Poppins came out. He was invited to
yeah.
everyone's wedding.
Denise Porter Gardner, left hand itchy money coming in, right hand.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Right to receive, left to lose. So I say the opposite, Denise. Yeah, and it always works
Mm.
for me actually. My right hand's itching. I'm like, ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. That's interesting, isn't it?
It is
So I wonder if
interesting.
that's got some connection to, again, palmistry. And this is where we have to unpick it. This is where we unpick all of
Mm,
it. Sprinkling start around entryways. Yes,
I've not heard of
absolutely,
that. Only
Lacey.
about, again, watching paranormal
Yeah,
when they want to
no,
keep negative entities out.
yeah.
Mm.
Lacey, I told you the funny story of going to a neighbour's house and seeing salt and George seeing salt, my little boy, sprinkled across the doorway. And he obviously made the absolute straight assumption that they were into some kind of folk magic or, pagan practices. It's like, no, it's just to
Ah,
keep the critters out. So
ah.
we had to leave. We left.
They used to, didn't they? Is it Victorian times? Have was it a child's shoe in the brickwork of a house or
Yeah.
something? And was that just to keep anything negative? Because they do
Mm,
find these really old little children's shoes. Yeah,
yeah.
he's starting to remember all these
It is. And in
different things.
farmhouses as well. So in North Dorset, where it gets really spooky just before you get onto Salisbury Plain and into kind of Wiltshire, a friend of mine's got a very old farmhouse and they keep the men of the house's shoes. And they've got really old boots that are just kind of put above the porch in the thatch. Um,
Ah,
some days it's nice, other days you think this is really spooky.
Tim Byrne, turn your money over on the full moon to bring good luck. Not heard that one either.
I haven't heard that,
This is
Kim.
fascinating.
Isn't it? We've got a whole compendium here.
Yeah.
Never put a purse on the floor.
Oh,
I
but you
haven't
have
heard of
to
that
when you're in
one.
a restaurant, don't you?
Yeah.
Ri-
Oh,
Yeah,
we're getting a
Richard's
commentary
saying,
from Richard.
yeah, Richard's saying you have to dance around it. Yeah,
Dancing around your handbag,
those
never
were
put
the
a purse on the
days.
floor. That's interesting. And within other cultures as well. So whenever I choose a purse, as in a money purse to put in my handbag, I always go for red because red in Asian and Oriental cultures is associated with good luck and prosperity. So in my purse, I've got a piece of citrine, I've got a little Cornish pixie, because my grandmother always had that. She had a little metal pixie in her purse because it's meant to make more money. So it's meant to be
Ah,
prosperity, a red purse, a bit of citrine, and some cinnamon sprinkled in it.
I've got a piece of pyrite over some notes because pyrite is meant to
Mm,
also
it
bring
is.
in.
It's
Mm,
huge abundant stone pyrite, isn't it? The gold
mm,
stone. So
mm.
Melvin's got some good ones here. Here we go. This is getting to the, if you're given a silver coin, put it in your hand as a baby for luck. Yes, silver for
Yeah.
babies. Yep. This is where the expression silver spoon in their mouth came from, isn't it? You give a baby silver and it's good luck. Mum
Um,
told me the vicar put one in my little hand as a baby. Realised he had then put more than he intended and put in one of less value. Oh, bless you.
oh no, did he
Got
take it out
shortchanged.
again? Oh
Vicar, that's not very nice. No wonder things have never come to me easy. Bless you. Yeah, that goes with the expression
no.
in one hand out the other, doesn't it?
Mm,
Oh, I'm sure that's
wow.
thank you for your humour, Melvin. That's funny.
Oh, Lynn's put, didn't they used to wall cats up in the chimney place to guard against evil? Oh my
They
God, I've not heard
did.
that one.
Lynn, you're absolutely
Alive
right.
or dead? Well, they would
Um,
be dead when they
they
walled
wouldn't
up.
last long. Yeah, no, they wouldn't last long. I think they were alive when they went in, but there's loads of stuff. And in if anyone's ever been to the Museum of Witchcraft in Boscastle, they've got loads of witches' balls and witches' jars, where you would go in the olden days. And you would go to your local community witch and they would put together something, a jar with like bits, hair and it would you bury it in your property or in the wall, and it would kind of protect your family.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, throwing money into a well as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Wow.
Yeah, Terry
And
just
what
said.
and also the one that I also adhere to is the I never open an umbrella inside the house. It's
Mm,
just, and again, I've no idea where they came from, but it's ingrained.
it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Superstitions sit really, really still, really deep in us. And there's been an awful lot of research done around why they've persisted, why superstitions have persisted. And they go through bits of phases and they tend to increase in popularity when communities and societies in the globe are going through really difficult times because we're trying to make meaning of the world. So a bit like if you remember when we were going through the equinox and everyone was like, oh, the equinox, oh, a couple of weeks ago, it's because we're in a really difficult place in the world. Lots of people are having real difficulties and there's lots of things going on. And to try and make sense of that, we look for meaning. Oh, it's because a black cat crossed your path. And the reason why that is because you walked under a ladder.
Wow.
Yeah, it's interesting. And the Navy, so my dad's ex-merchant Navy, and they've got loads of superstitions. And certainly along the south coast around Plymouth, Portsmouth, Portland, all of the naval towns, there's a really rich load of superstitions around the naval garrison towns.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I wonder if you should have a little break and do some readings.
Oh,
What
that
do you
sounds
think?
good. So I'm fascinated with these cards you've got.
Well, they're
Wendy,
not
do you want to show us?
cards. They're,
Well, your prints, your beautiful
they're prints, yeah.
objet
So
d'art.
they're my artwork. So I was just
Ah,
going to shuffle them because
okay.
I just felt I needed to do something different. I was going to get the crystal ball out. I thought, no, I've done that. Done that. Been there,
Nice.
done that. Let's do something different.
Love that. So while Wendy's shuffling that, I wonder, Richard, if we might be able to talk about the month of May and why I'm wearing my very beautiful Forget Me Not. So I think Richard might be putting a link up, but I just wanted to mention to you, and I know this is absolutely your choice, but I know that a lot of us watching this are affected by Alzheimer's and dementia. And I don't know if you knew that the month of May is known as the Forget Me Not month, and the Alzheimer's organisation is running a Forget Me Not appeal. So I've ordered mine, which is I get to wear, and I've already been wearing it for the last 2 days, and I've had loads of interesting conversations with people saying, "Oh, that's pretty. What's that?" And it's about, and then people launch into conversation. So I see it as a very healing tool as well. I see it as a really healing tool. My role as someone working for Spirit is to start these conversations as part of my ministry. So if you were inclined to, I think Richard's going to put the link up. The Alzheimer's organisation are running an appeal. If you feel moved to donate to it, then they're trying to make May their month where we wear our forget-me-nots and we raise awareness around the effects of Alzheimer's and dementia, which is only growing, and more people are being affected by it as we're understanding some of the symptoms earlier, and the devastating impact it has not only on the individual affected, but also for the families and friends and people actively supporting and caring for people. So the link is up, and I just wanted to drop that little one in there. And thank you so much. It's a cause exceptionally close to my heart. My family are affected. My husband's family are personally affected. And I know many of you out there probably are as well. So thank you. Thank you for that.
I think it's getting more and more in the public eye because
Yeah.
celebrities,
Yeah.
celebrities are affected, and it's so sad. It's so sad. So
It is
thank you
absolutely,
for that.
absolutely. Okay, Wendy, I'm going to take a
So,
break, shuffle my cards while you get on with your lovely pictures.
okay, well, I shall. So Richard will pop some names up for me, so I'll see who I'm drawn to, and hopefully give a read.
Yeah. Opa. So don't forget, please comment, like, and share. Oh, bless you.
So many, yeah.
Lots of people affected. Yeah. Oh, bless
Hello,
Kath.
Kaz.
Yeah, Kath.
Oh, bless you, Kaz. Canon Crane.
Doing a wonderful job. Yeah.
I'm going to pick Rachel because Rachel has
Oh,
commented.
yeah.
And people are commenting on that cause as well, which is amazing. So
Mm.
Rachel Perry. So it's very hard to shuffle because these are pretty big.
Just throw
So
them up in the air and grab one.
I know, because I thought I need a basket. I need something. So Rachel, oh my, you couldn't make this up. Forget me not. So Forget Me Not, Rachel, which obviously it's just been talked about. I didn't see what I picked. But to me, this is showing a letter, a message, an email, being contacted, you being contacted. And I feel it's from somebody that you know. So it may well be that it's a close friend or somebody, even family, that you've not actually been in touch with. It just feels also, because of the blue, Forget Me Not, which is the representing the throat chakra, it's about communication. So perhaps there's going to be more communication with somebody that you haven't seen for a while. So it is bizarre that this one has come out straight after the talk about dementia, Alzheimer's being represented by the forget-me-not. But I feel if you've not already, I feel there's going to be some contact or some communication from somebody from the past or somebody that you've not heard from for a while. But what I also want to say, Rachel, is there's a female energy coming in as well. So this feels like grandmother energy. And I feel that your life is very different to how it used to be. I'm feeling that you're very busy in your life at the moment. I'm also being shown for some reason your socks are on the wrong feet. Now, this could be a childhood thing that she's relating to, but she's just showing me you putting odd socks on for some random reason. I get a lot of randoms. This lady's also giving me the symptom of pressure in my stomach. So she may have suffered with some sort of stomach problem or anxiety, or it could relate to you. Perhaps there's an anxious moment at this moment, some challenging times, but it does feel like she's coming in for reassurance. And this obviously is representing hearing from somebody that you've not heard from for a while, Rachel. So I hope some of that makes sense. And thank you. Thank you for working with me. Okay.
Beautiful. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you,
Is...
Wendi. That was lovely. What are the odds? Well, I
What
know
are
that's
the
how it
odds?
works, isn't
What
it?
are the odds? Yeah,
It's just how
exactly.
this works. I absolutely love it. Thank you. So Rachel, I hope that resonates. It'd be great to get some confirmation for Wendi. That'd be amazing. We love the confirmation.
Yes.
There is a little bit of a delay, but it is nice for us.
Okay. Rachel says yes. Possibly your mom. Okay, thank you, Rachel. So I feel she's here to reassure you in some way. Thank you.
Okay. Beautiful.
Okay.
That worked very well, Wendi. I can see a new deck in commission, the Flower Oracle deck.
How about it? Yeah.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I love my Flower Oracle deck, but that'd be lovely. Super. Okay, I'm going to choose somebody. So I'm going to offer a spiritual guidance reading. So if anyone would like spiritual guidance, please pop it in the chat. Hello to everybody. It was lovely, Kim. You're absolutely right. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim.
Yeah. I'm going to offer some spiritual guidance readings. I'm going to use the Sacred Rebels because it feels a little bit like that's what we need. Sacred Rebels deck, which is a really, really beautiful deck. Again, it's working on that really superstitious, ancient vibration. Hello to Kirsty, you've just joined. Hello, welcome. Come on in. We're doing some free readings at the moment. And thank you, Kaz, for donating. Amazing. It's an amazing cause. Thank you. Super. Okay, Kim, I'm drawn to you. Kim Byrne, I'm not sure I've read for you before. I'm going to do your spiritual guidance. Kim Byrne on YouTube. Let's see the card that's picked for you. Very sticky around you, Kim. So manifestation. So the cards feel very sticky. The energy feels quite sticky and my hands feel quite heavy. So the feeling that I'm kind of getting around you as I'm linking with your energy is that things feel like it's a little bit of hard going at the moment. That things aren't moving as fast as you want them to. And it's taken you a little bit of time to understand what it is you need to put in place. So when we're talking about spiritual guidance, with your own development, with your own connection, with your own sense of purpose, your own sense of what it is you need to be achieving in the world, things feel a little bit difficult at the moment, not moving quite as fast as you want it to. The card that's been pulled for you is the Spiral of Manifestation card, which I'm taking as a really, really good sign, a really positive sign that manifesting energy is around you. Things are going to start moving faster for you. It's all around you, but it's all about the timing. It always is about the timing with anything that you're looking to develop, looking to enhance, looking to research into. Our progress isn't linear. Nothing moves in a straight line. We were talking about this at Circle the other week, actually, that the spiral is the ancient symbol of time, which is why kind of clocks move like that. You've got the Fibonacci symbol that's found so much in nature because spirals are a natural unfoldment of the energy getting bigger and bigger and the spiral getting bigger and bigger. So that is the energy that's around you at the moment. I'm also being called that your throat is having some problems at the moment. Nothing to worry about, but I'm just very much aware that you're giving an awful lot of yourself at the moment, an awful lot of yourself emotionally, talking to people, trying to prop people up, trying to talk through feelings, trying to talk through where you're at. So nothing to worry about at all. I'm just aware of it. So if you are a healer, if you get healing or ask for healing and kind of put your hands on, you know, I often do it at night, go through my kind of Reiki practice, then just do a little bit of concentration around your neck just to give you that strength. So yeah, that's my little spiritual guidance reading for you, Kim. Please have confidence that you are so supported. There are spirals all around you. It's a very, very, very positive confirmation card. It's just all going to be in the timing, and spirit know that we have to live here first, that we're spiritual beings and we've got a lot to learn here, and we need to get through this bit of life as well. So thank you, Kim. Thank you. Lovely to do a reading for you. It'd be great to have some conversation. Oh, you are a healer. Amazing. And make sure you heal yourself. Healers never heal themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah, give yourself some love, Kim. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, should we do another one? Should we or are we going back to the topic?
Whatever you want to do, keep going. I think we do another couple. We're mixing it up.
Okay, so some more names. Annette Miller. I don't know, your doggy is just like okay, I'm settling on what that top one is. Annette Miller. Ooh, we've got the sunflower. So the sunflower, I feel this is relating to your solar plexus. Okay, I feel this is wanting or needing that little bit of confidence. Perhaps you've been feeling a little bit like you're not worthy of some things. It just feels like this needs to give you that upliftment, that confidence. And also to trust your gut in something, I feel, to trust your intuition. I don't know if there's somebody around you that's like, I'm getting like mixed messages from somebody. So perhaps somebody physical that is saying one thing but meaning another. I'm just feeling that. So perhaps there's somebody that you just need to get clarification on. I feel that with the sunflower, but also this upliftment, you know, the yellow, that upliftment, that smile. Also feeling as well with the sunflower being out in the garden and the sun is a major thing for you. Perhaps the vitamin D and just really being out there, you know, if you can. I don't mean burning, but just being outdoors, being out in nature. And that while I'm talking to you, thank you. I do feel that there's a male wanting to come in. I don't feel an older male with this male. I probably, as in, I don't feel like a grandfather. I'm not too good with ages, but he doesn't feel older. It feels like middle-aged male coming through. He was set in his ways, he's saying. He's admitting he was set in his ways. I'm seeing him sat in his armchair. He has his programs, he has his things around him. He's very settled, he's very secure, and he didn't like anything being out of the ordinary, you know. He didn't like surprises. He liked his comfort, he liked his things in a set place. I feel that I'm seeing him in a shirt and just so relaxed and just really wanting things. And he's saying he's still got that. He's happy where he is. He's okay. There's somebody else with him, and it's female, and she's giving him this. So it feels like there's a female that's just bending his ear and he's laughing, but he wanted you to know that he's not on his own. There's another female with him that's sort of like telling him what to do, but he's happy, he's content, and he's still doing what he's always done. And I think the message that he's bringing in is, okay, to go back to something that you started something and you've not completed it, Annette. He wants you to finish it. So I don't know if this is writing, because I'm being shown a book. It just feels like finishing something. He wants you to go back to that, Annette. So I'm hoping that makes sense, or something makes sense. You can't think who he is. It may be somebody that may come to you later, but he is, I can see him, he's got dark hair, he's got his shirt, open shirt, and he's sat on the sofa and he's just really relaxing, content. And he just wants to tell you to finish something that you started. All right. So I'm going to leave that with you, Annette, and perhaps he may come to light later. I hope so. But yeah, the sunflower. Okay, I want to give you the sunflower to give you that bit of a boost, that confidence. Thank you, Annette. Thank you.
Beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous reading. Thank you. Super. Right. I'm
Okay.
going to do some spiritual guidance readings, and I'm looking for some folk that are earth-based. I'm very drawn to the green energy. So if anyone here is a green practicing earth-based spirituality, that's the kind of people I want to do a spiritual guidance reading for. And I've pulled out the Messenger Oracle, which is very green, very witchy, amazing energy to read. Absolutely perfect energy. Okay. For the spring. So it's springing. Okay. Lacey Reed. I'm drawn to Lacey Reed immediately as soon as I saw sunflowers, which is lovely. Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I'm very drawn to you. So Lacey Reed, if you're on for spiritual guidance, if that's okay, not mediumship, spiritual guidance, we'll see how we go. So the card that I've drawn for you, Lacey, is the Seek Your Destiny card and Seek the Lesson card, the two ones that came out at the same time. So one of them, in fact, that's beautiful. One of them, Mystic Fox. And then the other one that comes out with that is the wolf. So you've got a very strong canine, lupine energy around you, which is telling me that you are seeking a guide at the moment. This is not about giving your power away. This is about asking spirit to come in, asking your spiritual guides and helpers. And I don't know which pathway, which practice you follow, but asking those people who don't know everything, but actually they're a couple of steps ahead of us that be able to give us a little bit of guidance, whether you do some shamanic journeying or vision questing or meditation or anything like that, those opportunities where we can go quiet, go within and just ask for that kind of higher view on the situation that we're in. My feeling is that you're in, I'm not going to say fight or flight mode, but sometimes when we're so into a situation, we get stuck in the weeds and it's difficult to raise above it. So you're definitely looking for that kind of taking a step back, take a breath, put everything down, just look at what the lesson is. The fact the wolf is here as well also tells me that you've got a very strong mystical energy with you, whether you've explored different faith paths, whether you've always been interested in spirituality in many different forms. But I very much get the feeling that the third eye energy is with you, which is telling me that you're open to exploring your spirituality, your faith, that you've got an enthusiasm, that you're drawn to things you don't understand why, you're very intuitive in your work. You're the kind of person that can kind of pick up a pack of cards and say, well, I don't know how to read them. Oh, look what I've just seen. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Or someone who's going to pick up a paintbrush and just get cracked on with it. You feel stuck a lot. Okay. The guidance that's coming from this is it's a case of releasing and surrendering it, that you don't have to do it all yourself. Sometimes we take on everything, but this is about surrendering and releasing and just allowing. Visualize, if you will, you're in the woods and this beautiful mystical wolf comes walking towards you, and you instinctively know in your meditation that this is a guide, and this wolf knows the woods and the forest better than you do, and you're no longer stuck, you're no longer lost. Just follow the footsteps of the wolf, and they're going to walk as slowly as you walk, and they're going to guide you to where you need to get out, back out of the woods again. So that's coming very strongly, and a beautiful energy with this. So I don't know if you do have that kind of green spirituality with you, that shamanic path with you, but that's the feeling I'm getting. I'm also getting a very powerful connection as well to Egypt, and a very powerful connection as well to seeking deeper knowledge through reading. And I'm talking about reading the older books. I'm not talking about, there's some amazing authors around at the moment, contemporary spiritual writers, amazing. I'm talking about finding some of the old writings of not just spiritualism. There's more pathways than that, not just spiritualism, other faith paths as well. So yeah, this feels like an ancient wisdom you're tapping into here. Please take confidence that you won't be stuck forever. As I said to the last reading, stuff moves in spirals. This is just a spiral that you're in, where you just need to sit and wait, and the influence, the inspiration will come and will guide you to where you need to go. Beautiful. Thank you for letting me read for you, Lacey. Hopefully that makes sense. It'd be great to put some comments in the chat, just to get a little bit of feedback. It's always nice to get feedback. We miss it, don't we, Wendi? When we're doing in-person readings, we get instant mashed potato, instant feedback. We have to wait.
I know.
We have to wait for
Okay.
you. So thank you so much, Lacey. I hope that resonates with you.
Thank you.
Do we need to go for a little break? I know we've got a couple of things to announce. Put a little break. Go and get yourself a little drink of water. Go and stretch your legs. And we're going to go to a break if that's all right. Super. We'll see you in 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Don't go away.
Help Spiritual Psychics TV grow our TikTok channel. Connect with us at SPtv UK. We're on a journey to reach our next milestone, and we need your help. Follow us today and support us going live. Imagine getting personalised readings, discovering your card of the day, and so much more. Don't miss out on the opportunity to explore new adventures with us. Follow, engage, and transform. Join our growing community at Spiritual Psychics TV with @SPtv UK on TikTok.
Join Adrian and Jay tomorrow morning from 11 a.m. UK time for their show, Spiritual Insights. They'll answer your spiritual queries, conduct guided meditations, and provide oracle card readings to those who actively participate in the show. So, set your alarms and get ready to awaken your inner self.
Join Ashley Robinson tomorrow night from 8 p.m. Ashley offers his spiritual philosophy while answering your questions.
Welcome back, everybody. We're back. So while you were making cups of tea, were you throwing your sugar over your left shoulder as well? That's what I want to know. So there's been a few more. I'm joking. I know it's salt. 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 But yeah, keep your superstitions coming in, because I don't know about you, Wendi, but I like to, after we've gone off air, go back and have, because we don't get to see the comments live, and I know there's loads and loads of comments just constantly coming through. No, we don't need them, Richard. We'll be overwhelmed with how many comments there are. But I like to go back after we've gone off air and like have a look at the comments and just kind of interact and give a little bit of clarity on it. So please keep them coming, because I'd love a really good giggle about some of your superstitions and where they came from.
Thank you, Karen.
Yeah,
there's so many more. I mean, crossing our fingers, the good luck. Where did that come from? Crossing our fingers. There's quite a few good looks, isn't there? Obviously, the horseshoe and the wedding, always on the ribbon. But yeah, crossing our fingers. The cat is good luck, but there's quite a few. What is your good luck, and what has worked for you, or what has not worked for you? Keep them comments coming.
Yeah, absolutely. The black cat one's quite interesting, isn't it? Because some people say it's bad luck and some people say it's good luck. Yeah, the cat one, but I would always associate with good luck.
And also the wishbone. Sorry, Richard was talking at the same time. The wishbone, pulling the wishbone with the little finger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I'd love to know where they'll come from.
But that's where crackers came from, isn't it? Christmas crackers. You pull across your arms and then you pull the cracker, and then, if you get the prize, and it's hilarity. But there was some real, a long time ago when people didn't get a lot of presents. It was seen as a really kind of important thing. And there's so many superstitions around Christmas, actually, thinking about it. So on the 12th night, when you make a cake and then you put little silver charms in, you put a penny and a crown and a king and you put them all in, and then you've got to dig around in it to find who gets it. And then the person who finds the little crown or the king gets to be the king for the day.
I've not heard that. Obviously, I know the silver sixpence in the Christmas pudding.
Yeah, it's funny. I've got a funny story about my grandmother, actually, and she was a Scot. And this was in the days when microwaves were a relatively new invention. So rather than boiling your Christmas pudding for a couple of hours, wrapped up in muslin and in the pot and boil it away, it was in the microwave. But she put it on for the same length of time in the microwave that you would have boiled it in a pan. So when this thing came out, it was a crystalline shell that was impossible to break into. And it was just
I've done the same.
Solid.
Brand new microwave on Christmas Day. Great, I'll cook the Christmas pudding in it.
Oh, God.
I don't think there was any instructions back then on things to microwave.
No, exactly. So Nana Miller, I know you're in spirit and you get involved. She wasn't a believer when she was here, but I know she is in the spirit world. She comes through quite often. But that's a very fond memory I've got. But yeah, there's no way we were going to shove 5p's into that.
No.
But what are we going to do in the future with the amount of people that now don't carry change? You can't find pennies on the floor face up anymore because people don't use pennies, don't have change in their pockets these days. No, how many superstitions are there, Richard? I can tell he's researching. 263,904 superstitions, folks. That's what Richard.
It's going to be a long show then, isn't it?
We're going to be here all night. So get your pajamas on, everyone. Come back, and we're going to go through them one by one.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is a lot, isn't it? It's got to be all connected to folklore and family stuff and things that have happened. But that's quite amazing. Amanda can't walk past a Buddha without rubbing its belly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, peeling an apple without it breaking meant you would find your true love.
That's true.
I've heard
there's
about
some magic.
peeling and then throwing it over your shoulder, and it would create a letter of the person you were going to marry. I think it was always S.
That's a form of divination. That is well-established divinatory practice for witches. Yeah. Oh, Terry, the horseshoe didn't work, or it did, and now I'm happier.
That's it.
See, superstition is what you make of it. As we said earlier, you know, superstition is what you make of it, Terry. Bless you. Bless you.
Oh, Joanne, was it head side up? She found a penny on the floor yesterday.
Brilliant, Joanne. They are special, aren't they? Find a penny, pick it up. Yeah. Find a penny. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Oh,
that's nice.
Richard.
Oh, well
Richard
done,
gives
Joanne.
his penny to somebody else, so they have good luck.
Kim. Found a
she's
penny
nice.
where I sit on the couch this morning. I'm sure my daughter was leaving it there for me.
Oh.
Do you know what? There's a really interesting as well, if you read of the mediumship of some of the old physical mediums, and I've got an amazing book kicking around about Jack Webber, who was an amazing physical phenomena medium at kind of the turn of the century and early part of the 19th century. And he specialized in apports. And apports are physical manifestations of things that come from the spirit world, and they kind of appear in a seance room. And coins and pennies from all over the world, and quarters from America. And these were in the times when people didn't travel, used to just appear. So yeah, that's another interesting subject, isn't it? Pennies from spirit, jewelry from spirit.
Denise, starlight, star bright, the first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight.
Oh, Denise.
Denise, first of all, well done for writing that.
Yeah,
that was a bit of a tongue twister, but yeah, that's lovely.
Big typing. Wasn't that Walt Disney that came up with that one?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. The wishing on a star. Madonna. Sorry, Richard's singing Madonna in Orient. I don't know what is more disturbing.
It's his new microphone now.
Amazing.
Katie Cole, every time a baby was born into the family, Dad always crossed the baby's palm with silver. Yeah, always.
And do you remember?
Also, if you gifted a purse, you had to put money in. You always have to put money in a purse if you gift a purse.
Yeah.
That was good luck.
And do you remember years ago, babies were given silver bracelets?
Yes.
A long time ago, they were given like force it on. I remember being given a silver when you kind of put it on. Yeah. And has anyone heard of, so one thing, and it reminded me because I found it in my jewelry box, having a bit of a clear out, and I found the little amber teething thing for my son and my daughter. And again, that's kind of more working with my crystal healing, but yeah, amber, the use of things like that to give to babies because it helps their teeth as they're teething. Yeah. It's a lot, isn't it?
Oh yeah, four-leaf clover. Yeah.
So Natalie said she found a four-leaf clover a few years back and then got 5 numbers on the lottery a couple of days later. Natalie, what does I don't play the national lottery. What does 5 numbers mean? Is that a good thing? Is that a big 40 quid? Oh, but still, abundance. You're having an abundance mindset, Natalie. I love it. An abundance mindset.
Yeah, brilliant.
Super.
Oh, Krish was given a gold bracelet on each wrist by a grandmother.
Wow. So Krish, you must have a really interesting cultural, take on this because of all of the customs and practices, especially around children being born and weddings. It's like, obviously, because I do weddings as an interfaith minister, and actually there's so many customs and stages to, especially Indian weddings. The different stages of a wedding isn't just you turn up, you exchange rings, you say some vows, you have a poem, you sing a song, you kiss the bride, and then you leave. It's many, many days, and each one is really, really symbolic, and the family are involved. It's beautiful.
Oh, Natalie, there you go, Richard. When you said it wasn't much, I thought it would be £1,500.
£1,500,
Yeah.
Natalie. Natalie.
Yeah.
Natalie.
Well done, though, Natalie.
So were you out with torchlight, Natalie, in that same patch of grass looking for more four-leaf clovers? That's amazing.
That's amazing. Well done.
That's really cool. Super,
Wow.
super, super. Would you like to do some more readings?
Yeah, let's go for it. Let's
Shall
go
we?
for it.
Let's keep comment. You know how this works, guys. We
Okay.
don't charge for our readings, but it is really nice if we could have some shares and likes.
Joanne Ripper, what about 3 times a bridesmaid, never a bride?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and also throwing the bouquet.
Yes.
Yeah. Carrie Ann Marshall-Kent. Yeah, let's go for you, Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann
Lovely
Marshall-Kent.
Carrie
What
Ann.
have we got? Oh, we have the owl. Don't know if you can see the owl.
Gorgeous.
So really, I feel this is really sort of like a pat on the back for you because of your experience and knowledge that the owl always has, and it's wanting you to share that experience and knowledge with others. So perhaps you feel that there's a need for you to give advice to somebody. Perhaps it's a younger person. It just feels like the advice and giving that is really important, and sharing what you've learned. Okay, because I feel that you've learned a lot. And the owl is all about sharing. The owl is all about sharing the knowledge, learning and sharing that knowledge, Carrie. So also, I feel I want to bring in the energy of this beautiful lady that's waiting here. I'm getting flowers with her. I'm getting pink flowers. It could be roses, it could be another flower, but I'm getting this beautiful sort of aroma of flowers and roses that she's bringing in. She feels very motherly, so motherly, grandmotherly feel to this lady. And she's fragranced all around. It's not just the flowers. She has this, you have learned so much lately. Brilliant. It feels like, I can't say, she wore a certain type of perfume, and I'm getting the perfume, and it's an older perfume. So it's the perfume as well as the flowers that she's bringing in. And I don't know if you are developing spiritually yourself, but I do feel that the aroma that she carries, that you've smelled it. You know, if this is, I say, a motherly, a grandmotherly energy, this lady that's coming in, you've smelled this. Now, what she's also showing me is something to do with your wardrobe, cupboard or a wardrobe. Either there's something in there that hasn't been taken out, or there's a problem with the door of the wardrobe, because I'm being shown the wardrobe closing, the wardrobe opening. So it's cryptic. I know I get a lot of cryptic messages, but it feels like perhaps there's something, a box or something in there, something in a box that needs to come out. So you'll be searching now, won't you? Whatever it is. Also, Carrie Ann, I feel that's your stepmom. Okay, thank you. Now, I know I said about the perfume and the aroma. I'm being drawn to an old-fashioned telephone. Now, this to me shows me that you may hear spirit as well. So like I say, I don't know if you've really sort of heightened your spiritual awareness, but the old-fashioned telephone to me shows that spirit are trying to connect to you. So let me know if that makes sense, or even in fact the old-fashioned telephone that's just coming in. So we've had the wardrobe, we've had the telephone. I think we're going about a house here. But yeah, I feel that the message that this lady is bringing in is actually, don't worry about the past. That is the past. She's wanting you to put the past behind you. So if there was anything negative that that you feel that keeps coming back, either thinking about it overnight or whatever, she wants you to put that in the background. She wants you to put that in the past. So Carrie Ann, thank you for working with me. But yeah, give your knowledge, share your knowledge and experience to others. And it may be just a statement or a word You have heard things. Oh, bless you. If you feel that you're scared, please tell whoever you feel it is. You know, just say, like I used to when I was developing, I don't want to hear anything at 3 a.m. in the morning. I don't want to see you when I go to the bathroom. You know, just tell them and it will stop because they do listen. Okay, but please don't be scared. Don't be worried. But I do feel that your senses are heightening, Carrie Ann. So thank you for working with me, and I hope some of that makes sense. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful artwork, Wendi. Really lovely.
Thank you.
Really
Thank
lovely.
you.
Super. What a lovely message for Carrie Ann. Lovely.
Ah, she needs to put the basket on.
Okay, so I have got, what am I using? The beautiful Rose Oracle, which is one of my favorites, which is Rebecca Campbell deck. So if you would like a spiritual guidance reading, if you could let me know. These are very divine feminine decks. If anyone's being very pulled into the divine feminine, very pulled into that goddess energy, then let me know. Okay. Karen Crane. As if by magic. Karen, can I give you a reading on Facebook? Spiritual guidance, Karen. Let me give you a little reading from the Rose Oracle deck. Okay. Are you sorting something out for somebody, Karen? Because I can see in my mind as I'm trying to square all the corners and stack all this together. So it feels very much like you're trying to sort things out for people, Karen. You're a bit of a fixer. You're a bit of somebody who just, you're the person to have in a crisis. You're also the person to have if somebody needs their cupboard sorting out and their life sorting out, and a bit of stern guidance. And, you know, that kind of, that best friend that we all need. It's like, no, you don't need to do that. That's definitely the energy that's coming in around you, Karen. But I do appreciate that it feels a little bit like you've had the corners brushed off you a little bit in recent times. So I appreciate your energy. Might be feeling a little bit low. I feel a little bit low as I'm connecting with you, not in a bad way. It's just I'm picking up from your energy as I'm connecting in with you. So the card that I've been drawn from is amazing. The Holy Grail card. Wow, 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 wow. Amazing energy to come. So the things that I'm being drawn to for this one is that please, in your spiritual guidance, please stop looking for the perfect answer. Please stop looking for that one amazing piece of evidence that proves beyond all doubt that you can do this. Please stop doing that to yourself, because you're undermining your own confidence. You're undermining your ability to trust your own intuition. You were born with this. This is your birthright. You came to the earth knowing, as part of your soul contract, that you were going to explore a spiritual path. How far down that spiritual path you go, which branch you take off on that path, and which area you go into, and how you develop, and whether you choose to develop, is down to you. But you were born with that seed within you of spiritual knowledge. The way that we can very easily negate that is when we are looking for that single perfect thing which proves that you are a medium and that you can do this, and that it's not your imagination and it's not you making it up, that actually it's spirit talking. So the guidance that I'm getting with this card for you, the Holy Grail card, is stop the quest. You're here. You're already doing it. You're already embodying. You're already giving guidance by the way that you are with people, by the way that you talk to people, by the way you live your life. You're already living out some of your spiritual values. Not everyone is going to be a medium on a platform. Not everybody is going to be the medium that does one-to-one sittings, tarot card readings, spirit art healing. We all have different gifts that unfold in different ways. And just because right now you are working in one way does not mean that that precludes you from working in lots of other ways as well. It's just we work with what we've got and how our energy is interacting and moving at the time. What I would say to you at the moment is that life is taking up a lot of your time. It's taking up a lot of your time, and spirit know that. They know that we have things we need to get done. So if I can give you any confidence, you are fully surrounded. You're also investigating feminine health issues on a very physical level. Please keep looking into that. As women, we've become very disconnected from our health. We've talked about this last week when we were talking about menopause and perimenopause. Not only relating to that, but we have become very disconnected from our bodies. We've been living in a masculine energy structure now for at least 300 years. And it's high time for the scales to swing the other way and for us to start living into our lovely divine feminine goddess energy. So if you're exploring that, then stay on that path. I think it might be quite useful for you. There's an awful lot of that beautiful energy around you. Amazing. So you've always wanted to do spiritual work, you learn tarot, but feeling flat with that, you want to try Evernote. Keep going. And do you know what? When it comes to tarot, I had this. So I first started reading tarot when I was 14 years old, and I loved it until I got to the age of 25, and just didn't resonate. Picked up a deck, didn't feel it, put it down, started doing clairvoyance and mediumship and platform mediumship, and that was me up until about 5 years ago. And then things changed, and kind of energy changed and moved. You've just got to go with it. So try other avenues, keep trying, but don't forget, it's all within you already. It's in you already. Thank you, Karen. Hopefully that resonated with you. Lovely to read for you. Beautiful.
Lovely. That is true. I mean,
Gorgeous.
our energy changes. What we start off thinking that, yeah, that fits, that's good. And then things change, life changes, things change for us. And it is a case of just like following, letting the universe just guide you. Just, yeah. Each, I don't know, it's like I started with the tarot, and then it was pendulum healing, and then I went back to the tarot, and then mediumship, and then it's everything now. But it does, yeah, it does branch off. So yeah, it's what you feel is right for you at that particular time.
Yeah.
It's like, don't force it, really. Don't force it.
Yeah, that's really good. Oh, I'm really pleased it resonated, Karen. Keep going.
Brilliant.
There are some really amazing tarot teachers out there, and there are teachers that are very theoretical and very much work on the historical meaning, the book meaning of the tarot, that it only means certain things and certain positions, and that's how you interpret it. There's other people that throw away the little white book, and they just go purely on intuition. And then some teachers who kind of teach a blend of both, and that's my approach and how I've always done it, because I think you get the best of both worlds there. You get all of that amazing heritage of knowledge that goes into these esoteric tools, but you also allow your own intuition to work. So keep looking, keep looking, keep trying. Beautiful. Speaking of that was seamless. Hang on a minute, I'm just about to just go into a seamless link. Let me prepare myself. Seamlessly, we need to talk to you about the amazing SPtv deck, because I know there's been much talking about it, and there was a poll that Richard put out for people, and so it's just to give you a bit of an update that Richard was saying before we started the show, that it's going through a final approval with all of the amendments that have been made. And thank you for everybody who's been exceptionally patient, offering loads of support, loads of moral encouragement, because obviously this is a labor of love to get these to you in your hands in absolutely perfect order. So the update that we've got is that by the end of May, beginning of June, they will start to be released in batches. So please be patient. I know, it's exciting. So thank you everyone for your patience getting these beautiful cards to you. I just had to give that little public service announcement on behalf of Richard.
Brilliant. Can't wait.
Amazing.
I bet Richard can't wait either.
You just wait. I've got visions of Richard with a lockup with like boxes and boxes and boxes of tarot cards, and like putting the envelopes, like you said, tottering down to the post office and taking them all in. So yeah. Oh, amazing. So Richard was just saying that Terry is already, our very good friend Terry, who's on, she's probably got like long service badge for SPtv family. Terry's already offered to be his little Christmas elf to help take them all down the post office to get them to you. So yeah, watch this space, folks. What a lovely surprise to see those land on your doorstep. Super. Amazing. While I'm doing announcements, just what's on. So tomorrow, I know you had a VT role, but tomorrow we've got Adrian and Jay from 11 o'clock doing beautiful meditations. I mean, it's a lovely way to start your Friday morning. Sit, get a cup of tea, chill out, and let Adrian and Jay do some beautiful energy work and meditation and guidance and chat with you. So come to that 11 o'clock. And then we've got amazing Minister Ashley Robinson, 2 Reverend Ashleys in the house. He is going to be on SPtv tomorrow at 8 o'clock doing his beautiful show on spiritual philosophy. So make sure you don't miss those.
And if anybody wants to get in touch with either Ashley or myself,
I'm glad you're back, Wendi. I never remember to do that.
Yeah, I'll leave that link. Oh. For myself, I know I've got the link tree, but not everybody goes to that. So Facebook mainly is the main page for myself. So facebook.com, Wendi Lindsay, Guiding Senses. And Ashley is at...
So I'm at my website, which is www.ashleyoliver.co.uk, and you can find all of my stuff there. I've got freebies, I've got ebooks that you can download for free with loads of guidance and stuff. And I'm also opening up a wait list for a brand new course that I'm offering, which is coming at the end of May, start of June, which is how to work with your sensitivity as we are all becoming more sensitive and more heightened, and how we thrive with that as spiritual people. So that's a new course.
Wonderful.
I've got a wait list open for that.
I have
Thank you, Wendi.
I know, I should have plugged something. What am I plugging?
Love it. We're all want prints of your artwork.
Yes,
I was going to say.
So yeah, if anybody would like a print, you know, I mean, this is just a sample. Oh,
I'm trying to get Wendi to do a tarot deck, guys, to do an oracle deck.
Yeah. I mean, look at that. Look at the little fairy one. But yeah. No, but I mean, my Facebook page, I do a daily meme. I always like to put something on, and I do like interaction on there. So yeah, please come on over to my page as well.
Yeah. And I know we've got to mention TikTok as well, because Richard hasn't mentioned it yet. I know we're not on TikTok this evening, but have you been over to the SPtv TikTok site? It's an absolute scream. I really enjoy listening to it. The problem is I end up tuning in very close to my bedtime, and then I end up staying on there way too long, because the chat and the giggles and the readings are really good fun. There's loads of the SPT family that come on there with Richard for readings on TikTok. Still trying to grow the channel, so please do go over there and interact, follow the page. And follow us as well. We're on TikTok.
Yeah, we're on TikTok. Yeah. I post all sorts.
I'm trying to learn it. I'm trying to learn TikTok. It just makes me feel really old, because I don't understand the music and I don't understand the things.
Richard has learned very quick. I mean, the amount of followers from like 0 to, well, how many followers have you got now, Richard?
Amazing. What's the total?
2,100. See what I mean? He knows it now.
And it's all part of the mission. As we said, SPtv is free. We don't ever ask you for money for readings. And that mission is continuing into the realm of TikTok, trying to drive the standard of mediumship, the standard of psychic readings, the standard of card readings, tarot readings, mediumship, all of the beautiful things on offer on SPtv. We're trying to transport that into TikTok. So I call Sheriff the sheriff, Richard, the sheriff of TikTok. He's going to try and sort out the Wild West. So please do go over there and join our mission over on TikTok.
Sheriff Richard.
Yeah, Sheriff Richard. We're going to give a sheriff badge. Brilliant. That was a little bit of clarification. Apologies. I know that we're really listening and all you see is us going like this. But what Richard was just saying is TikTok's got some monetization to it, but that money doesn't go to any of us here. That money is, Richard is earmarking that to have a little fund for people who really need a reading, so that money is not a barrier. So there's big plans afoot for that. So please come over and support us. Thank you.
Definitely. Good idea.
And please take pity on a poor person in their 40s who doesn't understand TikTok, and I'm trying to grow my following so I can go live. So please take pity on me as well. Oh no, I'm not talking about Wendi. I'm talking about me. I was talking about me. Don't get me into trouble, Richard.
In the
don't
40s,
do it.
I wish.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's all this good lighting. Love it. It's all this good lighting. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. And thank you for your superstitions. Please keep them coming. And if you think of any, then stick them in. Hello, John. Good to have you join us. You'll have to come back on to catch up, John, and go and see what you missed. It's been quite a fun show this evening. Good to have you with us.
Oh, Joanne Ripper, been a lovely chat on here tonight. Enjoy your week. Catch you another time. Thank you, Joanne.
Thank you.
I hope you've enjoyed the topic. It's definitely one to think about, and there's so many. So TikTok is safe. Ooh.
As in, is a safe platform to use, or is it not going to get banned? I don't know, because obviously there things afoot in America and with China. I don't know, but if you stay on the SPtv site, then you know that the mediums on there have been vetted. We get put through the ringer before we're allowed anywhere near a live broadcast by Richard. So we make sure that we're doing proper work for and with the spirit world. So if you stick with SPtv site, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Yes.
And we're not forcing anybody to go over to
No, of course not.
TikTok. If you feel you don't want to, that's your prerogative.
Yeah. But please be warned, if you go on TikTok, then you will end up losing hours of your life to the scroll. Because it works on an algorithm.
Things. Terry's right. If somebody messages you privately and asks if you want a reading, then block and report. It's very hard to report actually on TikTok unless you're a celebrity, because if it's like a fake account, and there are fake accounts, so please be aware. Unless you're a celebrity, you can't actually report. So I've not found that yet.
I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I'm very new to it, but yes, be good to see you over there. But thank you everybody for watching. If you've got topics you want us to cover, then let us know. Drop them into the chat, message SPtv, and we would love to catch you. We will see. Hopefully Nat will be back with us the next time we're on, which is in 2 weeks' time. So we're every other Thursday at 8 o'clock. Come and join us.
Yeah, and have a lovely week. Enjoy the sunshine if you've got it.
Do enjoy the sunshine. Have a lovely time. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being with us.
Night all. Bye.
Night. Thank you. Bye.